Ooh. Ah. Mmm. Damn, it tastes good, but it's hot. Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Right to it, man. I tried to do this video like 3 times, 2 times. And every time I was just really sad. Um, and I talked about this before, depression and everything. I want to talk about it more. I don't want to say I want to bring awareness to, because I always say you can't bring awareness to something that already exists. Only thing I can say is I'm going through it. And I wanted to do this because I found myself this morning in like a really good space. Like it's been a long time since I felt this good. Uh, I've been gone. So the title is true. YouTube will not let y'all look a little blurry, man. Hold on, let me clean y'all up there. Y'all take care of me, so I gotta take care of y'all. Ooh, a little bit better. Okay. Um, yeah, YouTube won't let me quit, and I say that to say this. I tried to quit. As you can see, I haven't posted anything in a really long time. So I tried to quit. I wanted to, um, just because I was going through so much, and it wasn't. I don't know what to say. What it wasn't, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't what it used to be. Right? It used to be fun, and I'm gonna wait on that. It just, man, things are just different. Now, I think it was mainly me. I was just in a bad space. So I'll talk a little bit about what happened, just a little bit, because it's been what, 6, 7, 8, 10 months, right? It's been a minute, but I don't want to spend too much time on the dark side. But I was in a relationship, and it just didn't work out. In the process of it not working out, and a lot of things that happened, and I was going through, I just dug just a deep, deep, deep hole, man, and it was just eating me up like really bad. And it was a moment. It's a moment in my life which now I can say there'll be more videos to come along to explain these things. But I should be the happiest. Milestones have been hit and reached. New adventures have begun. I don't know if you can tell, but this is all new. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not even where I wanted to be because I didn't know where I wanted to be. Anyways, I'm here. Anyway, it was bad. It was just real bad, and I was depressed. It was a lot. It was bad, man. But but this is the reason why I say YouTube won't let me quit, because a lot of things that's happened to me in my life within the past 4 or 5 years now, a lot of great things, a lot of great people have been because of YouTube. And I feel like if, I don't know, man, I just feel some type of way if I quit. Like before, I was like, yeah, it feels good to be in the moment and not have to worry about breaking out the camera, being up at 3 in the morning, editing videos, trying to make a sketch. I was like, it feels good. But then a piece of me was missing because some people, and I'm just I talked to a lot of people, but these really stuck out, and in no particular order. But um, this, and I'm gonna link everybody's name up here. So, and also this video. First off, I just want to say, if you're watching, because this video is not going to be advertised, but if you're watching this video, it's organic in a matter of you either got the notification, and I appreciate that, or you were browsing and it popped up and you decided to stop by. I appreciate that. And then also, um, you just made it. For whatever reason, you're here, but it's not because of me entirely, right? But you found it. So I definitely do appreciate that. And I thank you. But yeah, man. So I was catfish. This we had a catfish called me one day. I was still in Utah, and I ain't talked catfish like verbally on the phone in years. I think since we met, which I want to say 2018. It was my first major car show when I had the Lexus. But we met in Stunner Reese's chat rooms. And anyway, great guy, man. We hit it. There's a video about it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm rambling now. But we met, and he calls me though, and we just have this conversation. I think we talked for almost 2 hours. It was a minute, man, and but it was motivational. I needed it because he could tell that my energy was off and something was wrong. And it, um, he called me, so we talked, and he told me some things like, "Yo, bro, just do it, man. Get up, do it." And I was like, "Yeah." And I think that weekend or shortly after that, I think I went to a car show, which I'll upload that video um, about. Yeah, I just went to a car show, but and so then after that, he linked up, he hooked me up with this dude, Swole, right here. Test my editing skills because it's been a minute, but he's like, yeah, you got to call this guy. I don't want to say without saying, but I had to call him for a reason to get some information. And I was in Costco and called him up, and I ended up walking around Costco for like, I want to say almost 2 hours too. It was either 45 minutes or it was almost 2 hours, and great conversation. And we just talking about why we do YouTube, and I was like, yeah, I do it for this, and this, and I'm like, damn. Not one time did I say I do it for me to make money. Because if everybody knows, if you're seeing this and you can go back and watch, I never really I never really been like, yo, I need to get my subs up, and we need to reach this amount, and boom, boom, boom. It'd be great, but because I was really pushing a message that I want to start pushing again about being positive in life and doing things that you didn't think that you can do. So, but talking to him was real. I was like, damn, man, and I needed that conversation at that time. And so there's another situation where, like I said, I'm not in Utah anymore. So I drove Silverback, if y'all forget, Silverback Cayenne. I drove that down, and then I had to get Spawn the Resurrection Porsche. It was just, had to get it here. Anyway, it was communication was an issue between me, the shippers, and everybody. And so finally, it hit a point where I was like desperate. And so I was just hitting people up. Hey, man, can you go here and accept the car for the people? And some people reached back, but one dude, he was asking me questions because it was vague, right? It was real vague, and he was like, "Call me, um, Michael Crawford," but I'm gonna put his IG up here. And I've only met this guy one time. I've never met Swole in person. I only met Catfish once. I met him one time, and he was like, "Bro, it's bigger than you." And we are talking, and he was like, "You got to keep doing it." And I didn't know that he had watched some of my videos from before, but I could tell some videos he was referencing, and I'm like, "Man, you're right. Yeah, yeah." And so that was real touching because if it wasn't for YouTube and it wasn't for, because that's the only reason I was out, right? I was out trying to get some content, and I just wanted to go to a meet, and I met him. He's doing dope stuff with his Tesla. Um, Everybody, he was with the Swole with the Corvette, and y'all know Catfish with the old lady with the Mercedes killing the game. But I was like, man, if it wasn't for this, I would have never met these true organic people. And I can't forget my brother T. He just doesn't. This dude he's a modern day hippie, man. He doesn't have any socials. He's off the grid. Um, but I had some conversations with him, and these are people that knew my base energy, right? Um, and I can't forget. And this is I want to shout out. I don't know if he's going to see this or not. Um, Black ass boy, that's what I call him. But he was like, "Yeah, man, everybody's a positivity guru, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, yeah. But then I thought about it. I was like, but that's dope though, because that means if everybody's preaching positivity, you have an avenue to go to. There's somebody out there that's going to resonate with you. And I was like, man, I think I can be one of those people. I hope to be. Um, but what really got me out of this, or is it's slowly getting me out of this, is I have all these videos. It's easy from the outside looking in to say, hey, you need to do this. You know, to quote myself, every day do something for yourself to make yourself happy. And you'll be happy. Every day do something for yourself. And boom, 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 boom. And I wasn't doing that. I was living for other people. And it wasn't bad, but it was just I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing anything for myself. Excuse me. That's good. So it was draining, and I was losing a lot of energy. And it's just I was like, man, what am I doing? I was like, why not take my own advice, right? You can look at somebody else. I can look at somebody else's issues and be like, yo, you need to do A, B, C, D, and E. Easy. But then I look at myself and it's no solution. I wasn't looking for a solution. I was just stuck in a problem. This is going on. This is going on. I should be happy, but I'm not. And I wasn't doing anything about it. And I'm in a location. Matter of fact, well, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. If you're watching this, look forward to this next video, to the rest of the videos. But I'm in a location, and I'll try to wrap this up, where I should be happy all the time, and um, and I'm not. But because I wasn't taking my own advice, and there's things that everybody, man, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, you should be chasing these, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do that. So now this is a point in my life, and in all my videos, there's going to be some changes, but I had to take my own advice. I literally crying one day. I'll share this story. Crying one day. I'm talking because I didn't want that breakup. I really didn't. Um, but it was a point to where if I didn't choose myself, I was going to lose myself even more. Um, you know, check yourself before you really wreck yourself. That just popped in my head. But yeah, I had to do that, and um, so I'm crying. I'm in the mirror. I'm crying, and I'm just like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, who are you? Sounding like Batman and shit in the bathroom. Who are you? You know, wiping my tears and shit, and I took a shower, you know, crying, but it doesn't count in a shower, right? Because it's water. And it I felt good. I was like, damn, I needed that release, that emotional release, because I wasn't talking to anybody really. So to let that out felt really good. And then I was like, bro, you're telling all these people to do things for themselves, to be positive, try to do something every day for yourself, for themselves, and you're not doing anything for yourself. And I was like, yeah, how that's not. I felt bad about that. I felt bad because I'm like, how, I'm that's not real. Like if I can't do it, why am I telling everybody else to do it? So I hope that clears up some stuff, and I hope that like I literally I look rough right now because I just fixed the trunk lid in my car. It was broke. Just successfully did that. Um, but I just feel today, man. I feel good. I feel better than I have before. There's a few reasons why, but I'm not going to tell you that. Um, but I wanna ride this out. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I feel really good. I feel better than I have in a while, and I don't want to lose this feeling today. But I was inspired to do this. Just set up, turn the camera on. It's what I tell a lot of people to do. If they're like, "Hey, I want to get in YouTube. What should I do?" Just turn the camera on. So this is me taking my own advice, doing something for myself. This is something for myself. Uh, I've been fighting with myself to get this message out in some kind of way, and it's not really a message. It's just me like to do this and get it off my conscience because I'm like, man, I need to do a video. And I've tried. I tried recording when I was driving. I tried recording. I was like, man, just turn the camera on, bro. Just do it. So this is it. Feels good to be back. It's excuse me. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say this for me, and this is a message to myself at this point because I watch my videos sometimes. Uh, bro, keep it simple. Keep it simple, and remember, stay tuned. Keep your peace. That means stay tuned. I've explained this before, but I'll do this. It's like you got to take your car for an oil change, right? You got to keep things in working order. You got to maintenance is important. You can't just drive a car and not take care of it. You have to tune it. You have to stay tuned. Keep everything aligned. Stay tuned with yourself, me, my body. I need to stay tuned here, right? And keep your peace. Um, I didn't have a place of peace, and that tore me up. But now, but now I got torn. No, now I got peace. Uh, so the message to myself is stay tuned, keep my peace. And when you think that you're at your lowest and you can't get up, and it's so hard to get up, it ain't.